Hey everybody, my name is Bronze, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. As you've seen in my previous Getting Over It video, I have new lights, and my mic is now in the face cam. I must also reiterate, if I begin to look like a Simpson, I'm sorry, I have to fix that. Anyways, I goofed up. Bad. I did a video the other day on this game. And I figured that everyone had already seen what has already happened. So I was skipping through a lot of it, reading through it, a lot of it quickly. And half the time I was scared and checking my phone and stuff. It was a terrible video. And then I went back to play it and I missed a crucial part from the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a clip from that video very fast. You're going to see what happens and then we should be able to pick up at a new game. Okay. Whoosh! I see an annoying girl run toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after, I better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the... Hey! Okay, we are back. That is what happened at the very beginning. And I also have to show you, before I forget, because I am an idiot. Oh, the video went black. The character file... Sayori is gone. And I have to show you something else. Give me a second. I'm sorry you can see everything else in the background, but you already have 1,000 times before, so it doesn't matter. Can you hear me? Let me read this really quick. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality, is a self-writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash under skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. And I have to show you something else. Trace back. Oh, geez. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this. I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a whole lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making this so difficult. Aha. Well, here goes nothing. Who's that? Monica. Now, with all that file bullshit done and over with, we can play the game. Now, usually the feed, it cuts it black for like a couple of seconds. So, I hope by now you guys can see the video. And if you can't, I am terribly sorry. I wish I can go back and check, but, you know what? I should. Give me a sec. It takes 3 seconds whenever I switch. Also, in previous videos, I tend to Alt-Tab back into OBS Studio a lot to make sure it is actually recording. I apologize. I'm actually going to do it right now. But let's dive into hell. Why don't we? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, but being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Jeremy texted me. Thank you for watching, Jeremy, and supporting my channel. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always wanted to... Okay, we're back. If you guys see me take my headset off in the middle of this video, it's because I'm a pussy. I'm a baby. Just... Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. You mean with Sayori? Yeah, you mean with that? It's so heartbreaking. I spent my entire story wanting to be with Sayori, and this happens to me. Fine, it's fine. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Like Tyler Anderson. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blank at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I just want to fuck Sayori. There really aren't that any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Brock! Monica! Howdy! Way to glitch into my screen like that, girl. Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. I just killed Sayori, but it's no big deal. It's been a while, right? No, actually, we were just playing together. You were talking about how I left Sayori hanging, literally, and I had to go save her and stuff, but yeah, it has, I guess. Monica smiles demonically. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, I gotta say what they say. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies in my club to use for my club. Do you know that closet back there? The one that you gave Sayori apple juice to and you hung out for a while? Yeah, that closet. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Yeah, I do, because I was supposed to get some with Sayori in my last playthrough, but you deleted it and I can't go back. I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? Duh! You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I just want your dick. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, a literature club. Literature? It sounds kind of dull. How many members do you got so far? I like my new voice. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? We can fuck. I meant literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Poetry? I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. And you know what I just forgot? I had a secret poem in the last video, and it's gone. I might get another secret poem now. Good job, dingus! Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, member's a member, right? Monica says she? There's girls in this club? Oh? Hey, Brock. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess, but, in that case, is there any chance you can do me a big favor? Fuck my pussy! I would ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please. Why do I have this, faded memory of this girl with a cute red bow tie on her head telling me to join her club? I don't know. Well, I guess I have no reason to live. Besides, is that what it said? I don't know. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Come on. Yeah, sure, baby. I can check it out. Yeah, awesome! You're really sweet, Brock. Do you know that? Nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're so much more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. See, a lot... Jeez, oh my god! What? What the fuck? You look like a demented frog! Oh my god! Does anyone see that? That's Sayori. I don't want to play this. Oh. We'll be right back. I'm not wearing my headset. I can hear it just fine like this. I brought a guest with me. Is it Sayori in the back, huh? Oh, yeah, funny. Okay, I want to say this too. I am prone to jump scares. I am terrible with them. I was gonna play a Five Nights at Freddy's game on this channel. I can't do jump scares. The slightest thing will get me. It's pathetic. Huh? A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. I'm just fucking up the game. Welcome to the club, Brock. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Besides Sayori. I'm texting Jeremy. Hi, Gerald. Oh, hi, Jack. Hi, Tyler. Hi, everyone that has been watching the entire series. Thank you for watching. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend. No, I am Sayori's boy. That is creeping the fuck out of me. Why won't that go away? You see, if I was good at editing, I would zoom up on that and be like, yo, look! Look, is my babe! God, no, I'm not. Natsuki, how could you be so judgmental? The girl with the sour attitude, his name, yeah, we've seen that. Her small figure, yeah, first year. Oh, nothing happened. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, vice president. Sayori is vice president! It's nice to meet you, yeah. Yuri, who appears comfortably more mature and timid, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Do you guys see my Minecraft shirt? Cool, right? Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Brock into the class. Ran? You glitched into out of outer space and ran into me, bitch. What if she can hear me? Everything I'm saying. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought in anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, make cupcakes. Sorry, I got in a rush. I didn't forget that. I just, I hung Sayori and messing with the, I just happened to run into him, that's all. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Brock? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward. Take a seat next to Monica, you dumbass. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. You know, like, Sayori! I see her! It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way, yeah. Not many are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like Lit. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And scary as fuck. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, get me out of this nightmare, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Yeah, such all different girls, all interested in the same girl. Monica just work very hard to find these two. Yuri returns to its table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom, huh? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Pay attention to me. Me! Only me! Yuri's just trying to impress you. See, like, I expected to get... Wow, like, scared the piss out of me. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. that, you know, I just wanted to read a fucking book. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy some tea. I should have done that voice in the first, like, arc. And then in this arc, it'd be like, yeah, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Brock, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. You like manga? Because I remember that from the first arc. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, stay over there. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without seeing after seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yu? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yeah, I remember that. I made the Get Out reference. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Does it? Because that's what Dan Salvato did. Let that sink in for a little. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. How ironic. I read a horror book once. Played a horror game once. What I'm doing right now. I just really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation. Get out of here! I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh. Oops. Oh. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, by the way, if I look like ass, since I don't have the headset on, I'm sorry. And, you know, I should be wearing my headset. Really, I should be. But every time there's a glitch in the music system, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Like, I don't know, like what happened when she turned into a frog. Oh. I tried clicking on Sayori, but nothing happened. Well, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's darted over to me for a split second. You're so hot! With your Minecraft and blue flannel. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? No! What gives you that idea, bitch? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting? And I know everything? It looked like you were working on a poem called, Don't say it out loud! What, monkeys or eagles can fly or whatever? Give that back! Oh, look, your little teeth, your little tooth. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. There we go. Trying to do as minimal editing as possible, because it's a bitch. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I mean, the rest of you can write poems, but you, baby girl, you got it going on. Why don't you share them sometime? Natsuki averts her eyes. You want it like that. Oh, not a very confident writer yet, I see. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It takes a very wet vagina, and the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your pussy lips to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You must have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Ooh! Like that anime noise. The monkey anime noise. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I'm so smart.
No.
This was a lot easier with Sayori around. I mean, I thought it was a good idea, but whatever. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I mean, Sayori was until she hung herself. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. I'll see if I had a text.
I'm like scared to drink because I'm scared it's gonna like boop, pop scare, jump scare. I haven't had a PC in a very long time. This is fucking fantastic.
Do you agree as well, Brock?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Sayori is gone. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Sayori is gone! I never said I would join this club. And why? Why is... Go away! You can't! Wait, what did that say? Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All these girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But that means I hung Sayori for nothing. I'm sorry, I thought. Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Brock. We can't have a real club unless we have 4. See? We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members because I killed one. And if we don't find one before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. They're jiggly titties. Is that Natsuki over here? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, then hell yeah, right. Why not? Okay, I've decided then. Here's my soul. Take it. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yay! I'm gonna fall in love with you and probably die!
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Brock?
Yeah, I mean, I'm forced to. It'll be fun, right? I mean, my script's messed up, but...
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Yeah, that's what happened.
Brock, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I get... See, I'm so scared. I'm like, oh, no, phone, work. Okay, see, my phone messes up, and I need to put my phone in my pants so it warms up. Because the screen goes out all the time. I don't know why.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Beat Brock's dick off. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Brock, I look forward to seeing how you can express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess, bye. I can't walk Sayori home.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait!
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after... Wow, I said it exactly the way I would in the first arc. I said Sayori didn't even pay attention. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer with one of these girls. And then die. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, same secret poem.
Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how shit feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless if I decide to kill myself. I left the memento of the occasion below.
Okay. Alright. Let's go with Yuri. Because why not? I already said a lot that I don't like Natsuki. So, yeah. Pop filter. Boop. Good enough. Okay. Heartbeat. Excuse me, what? Contamination. Why the fuck do you like Rain Cloud? I need to do Yuri. So, I'm gonna load back. Oh, okay. I do that in preparation because I never know when they're coming. Oh, I want to do this fast. I need to do this fast. Universe. Volatility. Frightening. Yes. Hopeless. Infallible. Unrequited. Uncontrollable. Unrestrained. After image. Ha ha ha. Wait, what? Dream. Yes, dream. Waterfall. Fuck you. Incongruent. Imagination. Graveyard. Misfortune. Disarray. Extreme. Extraordinary. Fuck you. Effulgent. Infinite.
Hi again, Brock. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Why would you? It's not like I'm gonna kill you.
No, don't worry. I'm stuck here. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. Because I'm forced to. The music's skipping a beat. Sorry, I had to pay attention to that. I don't really hear it anymore. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in. So everyone else is already wait. The screen is tilting. And it's getting closer very slowly. You guys notice?
Thanks for keeping your promise, Brock. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in the lit when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh my gosh! You demonic bitch! Oh. Hi! Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end. God, what? Wait, what? Excuse me. Excuse me. I can't read that. Natsuki continually has a big mouth. What? What? What did you say? Magna is literature! This is my favorite line. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah. Okay, this is really... And the audio speeding up too. Alright.
I'm sorry, Brock. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. No!
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might...
It's jumping between soundtracks, too. This game is fucked.
Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, if I do say so myself, I can't say no either way, but... For some reason, I have a permanent tilt in my head.
Like you said, I'm in this club now.
So if it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask... Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh, if you didn't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I'm just shitting my pants over here. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, fuck. Discuss it if you wanted.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I mean, come on. She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you! I will so definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Give me that book. I should not have clicked, because if I would have clicked and something popped up, I would drop my drink.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Will you stop tilting?
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Wait, I gotta save again, just in case something stupid happens.
Yee!
Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the very first few pages. Shit! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
This book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. On accident.
Ah, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Really? Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is covered Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them. How is that relatable?
Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book. I mean, not the chopping off the limbs.
That's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of like this fucking game.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Brock?
No. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
Oh man, I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I'm looking around the room, seeing if there's more fucking Sayoris.
It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil.
But what? Huh? He? Who? What? What? Are you, what? Who? Are you saying that? But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, that's so annoying.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. Did you notice that? I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
my whole body gets incredible. Okay.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. Yes, you do, because that is creeping me out. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh!
Yes!
I mean, you don't have to, but...
Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped in the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not like I'm glitching into the 5th dimension or anything. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Kinda get me hard. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Ah, hi.
Sorry. I was just bathing into the feeling of your body heat.
Whoa. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I'm an idiot.
Ha ha ha. Yuri, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her cute little thumb after it flips to her side. While holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page. Not me on. I already am.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. We continue reading. I need water. Like, bad. Like, I'm tired of the sugary peace tea. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition, I think. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You what? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely, no.
What? Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about. Haha, sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
No, never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came to my head.
Yuri, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Fidgety. Fidgety is a word that comes out a lot when it talks about Yuri. You guys notice that? She fidgets whenever we hang out. Just me. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need water.
Me too. Alright, don't push yourself. Eesh. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Like me, because I'm going to get water. Woo! Yuri stands up and practically... Yeah, okay. What on earth was that about?
Brack, did something happen just now?
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know So you don't know anything.
Sorry, I can't say I do, madam. Are you worried about her? Ah, no. I just want to kill her, that's all.
I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing. I don't want to do anything. Of course you would.
Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start off with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, this is where I left off last time. Let's go to Monica first, because she's nice. Yeah, you should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Brock! Having a good time so far in my personal hell?
Yes.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Brock. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Since I killed Sayori. But it's sort of that barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Brock. Now I know who to kill next. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
That sounded like Sayori. Oh, I miss her. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. I'm used to your dumbass Sayori poems.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Yeah. Life lessons.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? And you're supposed to love me? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. She'll never love you. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged with like that. She must be very starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, you know a lot! I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started writing our poems with each...
That's Sayori.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
You didn't wait for me already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We all still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took the time you needed, all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go to my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who killed Sayori.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, then let's read it then. Is anything different? Is this different? Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Oh, it's the second part! It's the second part of the hole in wall poem. Oh my gosh. It completes the story. Oh my gosh. Notes, 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 notes. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there other eyes in this room? Are there others in this room? I'm a thirsty boy. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears.
The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Hey! So, what do you think?
It's very reform jazz, if that's what you call it. Yeah, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems that has been putting emphasis on the timing between words. Yeah, I get it. Forms are allowed to be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I've got nerves to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Fuck me. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're just going to big dark bottle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We already read all that. We're going to you next. Okay. I did that one on purpose. I didn't. I'm preparing myself. I'm scaring myself ahead of time. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was it? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Okay. Ooh. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. Ha ha. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha 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 ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. You know what's weird is I haven't been scared in a while. And I'm saying that hopefully to jinx myself, and I will be scared because, like, it's weird. But we haven't seen this before, so yay! Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. It's actually like my sixth, but, you know. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Like the T? Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Have we seen this before? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I know what's really disappointing is the random scare factor. Instead of the Sayori picture, Yuri's eye was like trailing off her face in the last part I did. It was really creepy. I have a picture of it. I can probably include it somewhere. Yeah, I'll upload it to my computer and then pop! Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri... Oh, this happened. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a lit club? Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair... Yeah, we read this. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short, it was very descriptive. So nothing new came from all of that. The only thing new was the part 2 to Monica. The only thing that came through from that was Monica. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm going to edit out that part or not, but I'm going to say this just because. If I skipped Yuri's and Natsuki's poem, it's only because the exact same thing happened in Arc 1. Nothing was different, and it will shorten a lot of time on this video. So if that is why, actually, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. That is why I got rid of Yuri and Natsuki. The exact same thing happened. Nothing was different. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says, I am Bailey. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can set up theirs. This is whatever to call by the draw. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh! Okay, don't leave. This is when things get juicy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Halfway, middle of the fucking video. I don't care. If you're still here, great. Which Jeremy, Jack, and Tyler still should be. Hi, guys. I'm just gonna explicitly talk to you because I know you're watching this. I know that a lot of creepy things haven't happened yet, but after this point is the big point. Like that like what you saw in the beginning was just teasers. I'm very surprised there wasn't like more of it. Like I was actually kind of shocked. Like, but it, you know, it's whatever. That's why I skipped Yuri's and Natsuki's poem too, because there were no scares. The same thing happened. Like the exact same thing from Arc 1 happened, and I just like read through it to make sure nothing was new. Monica's wasn't new at all either, but hers was new. Hers was the hole in wall poem. It's like part 2 to the part 1 poem. So I'm actually gonna save here because I know what's gonna happen. Ooh, it's gonna get fun. All right. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? Yeah, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Make it longer. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who really liked it. Actually, people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Brock did too. This already happened. Come on, get to the juicy stuff. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Fuck you, suck my ass. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Brock liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands. Oh, here we go. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. The Australian music's back. Huh? That's not what I... Ooh, you're just a stupid bitch. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Brock appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to do everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Brock started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking your own insecurities on others like that? You really acted... Ooh. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is so much for someone of your mental age to
to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about it is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't ya? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Brock hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. The music's fucked up. Okay, suddenly Yuri turned toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Brock! She's trying to make me look bad! That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into whoever I was, of course? Yuri. What? Yuri! Yuri! I want Yuri! Give me Yuri! Give me Yuri! I want to do Yuri! Oh, God! Huh? Hi! Hey, Brock, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay, I want Yuri! Sorry about that. That really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better of us to stay out of this. We'll get back inside once they're done yelling. Ha 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 ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members. Oh no! Oh God! I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. That's why I kept the headset off too. Because if that music I was listening to, and if I didn't have it on, I wouldn't have been able to get into that. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Sayori did! You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's perfect! I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Spend all your time with me! Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Brock, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I'm sorry. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Brock. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Oh, no, stop! What? Oh my gosh! Well, everybody, I'm gonna leave that video here. Wow! This game throws you for a fucking loop. You see how much of an impact it is without Sayori. They go at each other. They hate each other. Wow. And yes, you remember that episode where I'm like, I'm just gonna spoil it. I said that Yuri cuts herself, but I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, she does. That's all I have to say today. If you like this video, I was about to steal Jacksepticeye's intro. If you like this video, please leave me a like. It'll send me through the YouTube community. It'll be like, wow,
People like that Bronze 290 guy. We should put him in our search queues. And if you're new to, well, if you're this far in and you haven't watched the other stuff, you're probably not new to the channel, so I'm not going to say that. Make sure, but Tyler, Jack, and Jeremy, my biggest fans so far. Oh, this game is great. I'm having so much fun. If you liked it, though, please leave a like. It'll help a lot. A little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the point here. I'm off on a tangent. I will see you guys in my next video. See you later.